7 ways to stop self-critical thoughts and practice self-love. Everyone has a self-critical voice within them. It's the one who tells you you'll never be good enough, questions your judgments, and bemoans all of your imperfections. This voice might be especially loud if you had a rough childhood, were bullied, or were in an abusive relationship. Most of the time, you will be completely unaware that your inner critic is damaging your self-esteem and pleasure. It has the potential to reduce your vibration and impair your capacity to attract wonderful things. Fortunately, it is possible to become more aware of self-critical thoughts and gradually begin to quiet your harsh inner critic. Here are some practical ways for promoting self-empowerment and self-love. Before we proceed, we've noticed that most of you are not subscribed yet. Please remember to subscribe now and like this video because we donate $1 each month to SaveTheChildren.org for every new subscribers who join us. 7 ways to stop self-critical thoughts and practice self-love. 1. Discover the source of your self-critical thoughts. Therapists may occasionally advise their clients to speak the harsh inner critic's remarks, substituting I with you. So, instead of saying, I'll never amount to anything at work and I can't do anything correctly, try saying, you'll never amount to anything and you never do anything well. When you do this, you may recall where your lack of self-esteem stems from, e.g., it may be the voice of a teacher or a parent. This increased self-awareness allows you to focus on refuting the opinions of that individual from your past. 2. Identify your low self-esteem triggers. Different things energize each inner critic. If you can pinpoint what causes self-hatred in you, you can actively counteract its harmful words by doing something to redirect your emphasis to stressing your self-love. For a couple of weeks, carry a notepad with you and write down your triggers. 3. Consider irrational beliefs about others. When we despise something about ourselves, we may project that disliked feature onto others in order to more effectively combat it. As a result, your harsh judgments of friends, family, or coworkers may reveal the source of your own self-critical thoughts, making it simpler to realize what you need to do to feel better. If you notice yourself thinking negatively about someone, take a minute to consider whether you, deep down, perceive your own personality in the same light. Write down suggestions that will assist you mitigate the impact of these triggers at the conclusion of those 2 weeks. 4. Persuade yourself to change your mind. When you start to feel down or self-conscious, confront your harsh inner critic by speaking to yourself in a loving, caring tone. If you're alone, you can do this aloud or in the form of affirmations whispered into a mirror. Many of your law of attraction affirmations will work very well for this purpose. Meanwhile, if you're out in public, merely comfort yourself mentally. Try saying things like, I deserve to be confident and joyful, and this is only a momentary setback, and I know I can overcome it. 5. Identify genuine self-improvement opportunities. Learning to see self-critical thinking does not imply being completely ignorant to any aspects of your personality that want improvement. In fact, if your self-help method is to reduce awareness of anything unpleasant, it will be far more difficult to silence your critical voice in the long run. Instead, list a few areas you'd want to improve and frame them as a positive objective. Example, I will become more timely, or I will practice being patient at work. There is always room for personal development, and it does not have to be anything negative. 6. Try to see yourself through the eyes of others. If you make a serious effort to view yourself through the eyes of others who love and cherish you, you may find it easier to stop being so hard on yourself. Some individuals find making a list of recent compliments beneficial, while others enjoy a creative visualization exercise in which they try to envision themselves as their spouse or closest friend sees them. In many circumstances, there is a significant difference between our self-image and how others see us, and being aware of this gap may aid in the development of self-love. If you need an effective visualization exercise or an effective law of attraction program that my clients and myself are using, please see the description of this video for more details. 7. Take excellent care of yourself. Finally, if you're emotionally or physically exhausted, your critical inner voice has an easier time taking control of your mental life and making you feel horrible. Maintain constant awareness of your energy levels and recognize when you need to say no to a new commitment in order to exercise good old-fashioned self-care. Furthermore, understand what self-care means to you. Have at least 10 items on hand that you know will make you feel good and refill your resources. When you take care of yourself, you are telling yourself that you are valued and worthwhile. That alone will go a long way toward quieting your inner critic. That is it for today. Please remember to subscribe now and like this video because we donate $1 each month to SaveTheChildren.org for every new subscribers who join us. See you again.